Hi everyone, it's that time again. We got the club online this morning, not this morning, this afternoon even. Um, I was wondering to myself about us getting a club meet outside. So I'd appreciate it if some of you could get back to me what you think about that idea or any ideas you got yourself. We've had a bit more socialising now, haven't we, on the square and things. So we could either do it on there, and I'll check with Will that everything's hunky dory with that. Or failing that, if anyone can think of somewhere else, if they think that's a poor idea, meet up someone else with a couple of bottles of wine and something to eat or whatever, socially distanced. Obviously, because we've always got people who are gonna have sort of ongoing health concerns on top of the COVID thing, but all to be discussed and what people would be happy with and what setup they would be happy with. So I'd appreciate you, if you can, getting back to me on that. I say me, the club, Freya, whatever, just so we know what your thoughts are. I was thinking we could do it sort of weather allowing type thing, do it quite early, do sort of 5 o'clock, so we've got a couple of hours, and hopefully the weather will be with us. So as I say, I don't know what you think about that. The more people to feedback, the better, because you might think it's a terrible idea. But I just think it'd be good for us all to get back together. And I notice my beard could probably do with a trim now, back into his summer plumage. I don't know. All right, thank you everyone for your contributions. Thank you for watching. Please continue to stay safe, and I really would appreciate that if you let me have your thoughts on a meetup. Perhaps we could even do a doubler, and in terms of meeting up with David's lot from down the Gremlin as well, and we could have a sort of double shindig to keep things ticking over, whilst hopefully the weather's still being kind to us, because before we know it, it'll be winter again. We might not be allowed back inside, and it's enough to cheese anyone off, isn't it? All right, look after yourselves. Take care. Much love.
I dreamed a dream the other night. Lowlands away, my John. I dreamed a dream the other night. Lowlands away.
my Lord did trouble me. When I closed my eyes so I would not see, my Lord did trouble me. When I let things stand that should not be, my Lord did trouble me, did trouble me with a word or a sign, with a ringing of a bell in the back of my mind. Did trouble me, did stir my soul, for to make me human and to make me whole. When I slept too long and I slept too deep, my Lord did trouble me. Put a worrisome vision into my sleep, my Lord did trouble me. When I held myself away and apart, my Lord did trouble me. And the tears of my brother did move my heart, my Lord did trouble me, did trouble me with a word or a sign, with a ringing of a bell in the back of my mind. Did trouble me, did stir my soul, for to make me human and to make me whole. And of this I'm sure, and of this I know, my Lord will trouble me. Wherever I go, wherever I go, my Lord will trouble me. In the whisper of the wind, in the rhythm of a song, my Lord will trouble me. Keep me on the path where I belong, my Lord will trouble me, will trouble me with a word or a sign, with a ringing of a bell in the back of my mind. Will trouble me, will stir my soul, for to make me human and to make me whole, for to make me human and to make me whole.
This is a song called The Old Watch, and it's by Stacey Earle and Mark Stewart. My friend, he stepped on the train. He was going away to fight war. Something in his eyes told me that I would see my friend no more. I'll be back, he said to me, and he gave me an old pocket watch. Count those seconds till the second I'm home. We'll rejoice 'cause the war will have stopped. There's an old watch that sits on my shelf. It's old but it still ticks away. The owner will one day reclaim it. Until then, the old watch will stay on my shelf, ticking ticking, ticking away. Well, my life went through some changes. I safely lived in my hometown. My friend lived on a different world. He walked on dangerous ground. Once he wrote me a letter full of heartsick and homesick and pain. But mostly he wrote of his vision when we'd all meet up once again. There's an old watch that sits on my shelf. It's old but it still ticks away. The owner will one day reclaim it. Until then the old watch will stay on my shelf, ticking, ticking, ticking away. War, it finally ended. 3 or 4 years had gone by. Thousands of young men returned home. Others in thousands had died. My friend, he's missing in action. His body may never be found. Some of those boys, well, they made it back home, but their brains have all come unwound. There's an old watch that sits on my shelf. It's old, but it still ticks away. The owner will one day reclaim it. Till then the old watch will stay on my shelf, ticking, ticking, ticking away, ticking, ticking, ticking away, ticking, ticking, ticking away.
When you're running on empty and the road has no end, when you call every porter and the man is your friend, when you reach out for comfort and there's nothing but despair, there'll be diamonds on the water, music in the air. There'll be diamonds on the water, music in the air. When the fruits of your labor sink without a trace, and the hope of the morning blows right back in your face. When the pressure is killing and there's more than you can bear, there'll be diamonds on the water, music in the air. There'll be diamonds on the water, music in the air. Diamonds on the water, diamonds on the water. Find no justice in a world of hurt. Oh, diamonds on the water, diamonds on the water.
This is a Seth Lakeman song. It's a warning if you're ever out wandering around on Dartmoor and you happen to spot a white hare, then beware. This is The White Hare by Seth Lakeman. I heard her in the valley, I heard her in the dead of night, the warning of a white hare, and her eyes were burning bright. Well, careful you don't catch her, or give her right of way, for she will look upon you and steal your soul away. For the white hare is calling, she's dancing in the night. She'll be out till the morning with her eyes burning bright. The white hare is calling you. Out upon the heather, a shadow came unto me. Her hair was hanging over, and her face I could not see. She ran behind the rocks, I heard the hounds cry. The image of a woman, and her head she held up high. For the white hare is calling, she's dancing in the night. She'll be out till the morning with her eyes burning bright. The white hare is calling you. Well, if you go out hunting or calling out your prey, well, if you see a fair maid, her hair in ashen grey, well, careful you don't catch her or give her right of way, for she will look upon you and steal your soul away. For the white hare is calling, she's dancing in the night. She'll be out till the morning with her eyes burning bright. The white hare is calling you, calling out your name. You hear her coming on, she's calling out your name.
You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, oh, I realize it's hard to take courage, a world full of people, you can lose sight of it all, the darkness inside you makes you feel so small. But I see your true colors shining through. See your true colors. That's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors, beautiful. Like a rainbow, Show me a smile then. Don't be unhappy, can't remember when I last saw you laughing. This world makes you crazy. You've taken all you can pay. You call me up because you know I'll be there. And I see our true colors shining through. See our true colors. That's why I love you. Don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors, beautiful, like a rainbow.
When I was young, I met a man who said he'd fly me where I stood. Just right then I realized that 90 miles an hour would do me good. Ain't always been a fan of speed, but at the time, you know, I knew I should. Hit the highway on a bend, knew that soon I'd lose control. I backed the throttle off, don't know why, then I felt the back end roll. I've done it times before, but when you really need to go, the guts turn cold. Ain't it funny how you always look to heaven when you're down there in the hole? It don't matter if you think it don't deliver, you'll take the chance to get back home. Skidded to a halt and took a breath, then my knees began to shake. Could journey on, I'd done enough, that was the chance I had to take. If I get caught again, I'm all washed up, I'll end up floating in the lake. Ain't it funny how you always look to heaven when you're down there in the hole? It don't matter if you think you don't deliver, you'll take the chance to get back home. You'll take the chance to get back home. You'll take the chance to get back home.
Run Rake song, Going Home. In the distance the hay was dawning, and to me the early morning. Something tells me that I'm going home. The brand new sun that shines so bright, from the darkness it is a light. Something tells me that I'm going home. Going home, for the summer's coming in, and the moonlight on the river shows me where I've been. Soft the rain gently falling, lightly across the city morning. I get the feeling that I'm going home. Across the moorland, past the mountains, o'er the rivers beside the new stream, something tells me that I'm going home. Going home, where the summer's coming in, and the moonlight on the river shows me where I've been. Going home, where the summer's coming in, and the moonlight on the river shows me where I've been. As the train is rolling nearer, the feeling just to be there, something tells me that I'm going home. Now the skylines reach my eyes, the ridge stands out in highland skies. I just can't believe I'm going home. Going home, where the summer's coming in, and the moonlight on the river shows me where I've been. Going home, where the summer is coming in, and the moonlight on the river shows me where I've been. I'm going home.
Hi, this is a song from the Chicks, which could probably benefit from a little bit of an explanation. It was written after they had been more or less banned and blacklisted from every country music station in America after their comments about George Bush and the Iraq War, and saying that they were ashamed that the president came from their state of Texas, which you can understand didn't go down too well with the rednecks and a lot of country fans. So they were completely banned and vilified totally. So this was their response in the album that they produced a couple of years later, and the lines in it are written from their true experiences. They were told to shut up and sing. So this is Dixie Chicks, Not Ready to Make Nice.
Forgive sounds good. Forget, well, I'm not sure I could. They say time heals everything,
but I'm still waiting. I'm through with doubt. There's nothing left for me to figure out. I've paid the price, and I'll keep paying. I'm not ready to make nice, I'm not ready to back down. I'm still mad as hell and I don't have time to go round and round and round. It's too late to make it right, I probably wouldn't if I could, 'cause I'm mad as hell, can't bring myself to do what it is you think I should. I know you said, can't you just get over it? It turned my whole world around, and I kinda like it. Well, I'm in my bed and I sleep like a baby with no regrets. I don't mind saying it's a sad, sad story when a mother will teach her daughter that she ought to hate a perfect stranger. And how in the world can the words that I said send somebody so over the edge? They write me a letter saying I better shut up and sing or our life will be over. I'm not ready to make nice, I'm not ready to back down. I'm still mad as hell and I don't have time to go round and round and round. It's too late to make it right, I probably wouldn't if I could. 'Cause I'm mad as hell, can't bring myself to do what it is you think I should. Well, I'm not ready to make nice, I'm not ready to back down. I'm still mad as hell and I don't have time to go round and round and round. It's too late to make it right, I probably wouldn't if I could. I'm mad as hell, I can't bring myself to do what it is you think I should. What it is you think I should. Forgive sounds good, forget, well, I'm not sure I could. They say time heals everything, and I'm still waiting.
You know the way it is when you're dancing in a crowd, trying to make your voices heard. The music's way too loud. You kick a pleasant lady and you shout a pleasantry, and you cannot take your eyes of her. No, you cannot take your eyes of her.
But this one wasn't handsome, but I would not call him plain. During introductions, I did not catch his name. Our first conversation didn't cover much ground, but I could not take my eyes off him. I could not take my eyes off him.
With a touch of alcoholic help, my charms began to flow, melting through the coldness like a crocus in the snow. The landlord calls the last orders, and we all make moves to go. But I could not take my eyes off her. I could not take my eyes off her.
Later on in some restaurant, drinking carafes after time, I looked across and was thinking, you could have me anytime. He really wasn't my cup of tea, and I wasn't his glass of wine. But I could not take my eyes off him. I could not take my eyes off him.
Outside in the drizzle, we all agreed it was getting late.
So we all kissed and said goodbye, and we went our separate ways.
But I never found out where she lived,
And I never knew his name.
but I could not take my mind off her.
I could not take my mind off him.
When I saw her,
When I saw him,
no, I could not take my eyes off her.
I could not take my eyes off him. I could not take my eyes off you.
If you've something to say, then say it. Something on your mind. The things that you feel won't break any bones if you leave the sticks and stones behind. Don't hold your hands up to the sky and say, what can one man do? Solutions, songs and solaces may come from somewhere in you. A poet I knew said the view from the moon had left him feeling very small, and the potions he made with his paper and pens held no solution to it all. I told him the beating of a butterfly's wings can make a hurricane, they say. The smallest of winds can move the waters, and the water will wear the stone away. If you've something to see, then see it. Don't let a picture slip away. The gathering of flowers by a bomb-blown wall was somebody's child yesterday. shrug your shoulders and walk away, or say it won't happen to me. Patriots' gods are manyfold, and there but for the grace of them go we. A poet I knew said the view from the moon had left him feeling very small, and the potions he made with his paper and pen held no solution to it all. I told him the beating of a butterfly's wings can make a hurricane, they say. The smallest of winds can move the water, and the water will wear the stone away. If you've something to do, then do it. You can't take it when you pass away. Remember the pennies that close your eyes might help somebody see the way. Don't turn your back on a thirsty world, or lock yourself away. The sand where you stand to hide your head might turn into a desert one day. The poet I knew said the view from the moon had left him feeling very small, and the potions he made with his paper and pens held no solution to it all. I told him the beating of a butterfly's wings can make a hurricane, they say. The smallest of winds will move the water, and the water will wear the stone away. The smallest of winds will move the water, and the water will wear the stone away.
A traditional folk song, which isn't traditional. It was written by Hugh S. Robertson last century, sung in lots of folk clubs. The Mingulay boat song, about the island of Mingulay in the Western Isles of Scotland, and they talk about the headland and the harbour. They had a headland, but it was just the hill of the island, but they didn't have a harbour. They used to pull their boats up onto the beach, and that was how they got home and dry. How the earth has survived, I don't know. Anyway, join in with this Mingulay boat song. Hail your oars, boys, let them go, boys. Bring your head round and all together. Hail your oars, boys, last time.